Do, 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 do. This is Radio Clash. I'm coming on the seventh day. Game capture. It's never the right window. It's never the right window. That should be it. Baby, come back. You got it all on me. Well, it says F125. Let's do okay. Is it because I'm still in between screens here? Let's go back and see if it's showing up. Oh, no. Still not showing up. Why does it not want to show up? Well, fudge me. Everything seems to be working but capturing the game. Let's disable it. Why does it say everything's okay, but now it won't stream? This gets really old sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just sitting here like a dumbass trying to get it to show up, even though it's running. Let me let me get it started and see if I can make it flip over. I do not know what's going around. We'll make sure its settings are good. Settings. Graphics. What are you going to be? Video settings instead? Why is it always fucking something? And where is the spot that shows my resolution and full screen and all that? There it is. Video mode. Let's try windowed full screen. That might fix it. Of course, that's what I had set last time I played. So, hey Ed. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can fix it. I can't seem to get it to show the F125. Absolutely will not capture it. And I have no idea why or what to do. Let's try that. There we go. Okay, after making sure it was in windowed, it finally came back. Sorry for that. Just always got to be something. It's old. Okay, we'll go ahead and restart that. So how are you? I'm surprised. Oh, Vince, I'm surprised you made it. I didn't even advertise this. I'm just so bad at it, I thought I would... Ooh. Well, I didn't even make it out of the first chicane and got invalidated. Yosa suck! I need to fix my wheel setting. Do 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 do. Sensitivity needs to go back to. Let's take that to 270. Turn that off. Boom and. Okay, that's better. So I put myself. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I'm trying to figure out which one is. Is it that? Trying to figure out. I put myself in an F4 car. I mean, an F2 car, because... Or F4, hell, I don't even know anymore. To try and take something just a little bit slower so maybe I could learn to not be so terrible. You must have notifications on in YouTube. I can get this going a little bit in VR. I find that VR is really cool, but sometimes, even with my graphics card, it doesn't seem to be... I can usually end up setting it so I get the frame rate, but it seems like my eyes are still a little strained. Like, this looks choppy at the moment, and it shouldn't. Oh, it says I'm getting 53 frames. Now, why is that? That's why it looks choppy. It should be like at 180. So let's go back to settings. I'm still pretty proud of you, man. Check video mode, make sure I didn't do something extra stupid here. Ah. That might be it. Oh, of course, changes may not take effect until gamers restarted. That will piss me off, but let's just go see. Well, I'm getting a lot more frames anyway. Ooh. I'm getting more like 120, 140, so I'll just deal with that for now. Look at that, I'm only 12,000th in the world. As far as I know, that's consolation prize. Or not even participation award. The car feels better and not like as slidey and all as the F2 did, or F1 did. When I tried to do career mode, it's like in Azerbaijan or something, and I crashed out in the first 2 turns, like 4 laps or 4 starts in a row. So I thought maybe I'm not ready to race. I'll try and switch this over to F1. Well, it's my first off track for now. That's not as bad. But I like the VR, and you're down in your cockpit and you're looking around. It's pretty cool, and you get a really cool sense. But it just seems like the graphics aren't really as nice, and it's a little grainy at times, and now I am quite confident there's things I can do to improve it, most likely, but oh, almost ate shit. Didn't eat shit. Just got a little taster. Okay, but we did get a little better. Look at that, I moved up to 8,500. And I tightened a bunch of bolts on the rig, changed my steering wheel angle. I've got to use a little hex key for a lot of it, and I got tired of it and finally ordered some metric bits for my drill with an adjustable chuck so that I could more easily tighten things and went around and added some stability. It's not that I didn't tighten them up before, it's just a lot of forces. Occasionally it's good to snug them up again. Okay, I am almost looking like I know what I'm doing, which scares me. Because I believe it's a lie. Oh! Look at that, I didn't spin out, though. I salvaged a crash. And in a minute, we'll switch this to an F1 car and see if I'm still any good, and the answer is probably no. Yeah, I thought I would just stream it to see if anybody showed up or anyone new showed up, but I didn't put it on the page because I think most people are sick of my racing shit, so. Alright. Let's go back. Baby, come back. You got it all on me. Baby, come back. But I did get a personal best lap. We'll take that. I'm taking all the wins I can get. Do you like the new thumbnail I just made? I had to make one for this. I thought it'd be more appropriate if I was crashing into somebody. Baby, come back. Okay, I was in F2 2024. That's what I'd picked. Now we'll go ahead and do F1, where I was in Japan. I was track a little bit now. And we'll see if I'm still any skills. Thanks, sir. I don't know if if the speed I'm going is any good, but the car's still on the track, and that's the part I like. Oh, messed up my line a little there, but that's all right. Almost pooped the car. What scares me about F1 is like you barely finish shifting and you already need to be in the next gear, especially in the lower ones. Oh. Also, when I'm used to doing like cars that have 5 or 6 gears, and these things have 8. And so I start downshifting like 3 times, and I'm still in 4th or 5th instead of in 2nd. Oh well, I'll learn. Not the prettiest, but we stayed in the line. Oh, mama. And I had 10 seconds almost on my Delta. Well, I still have time. Maybe I can... Look at that, I'm 35,000th. You can't touch me now. It's hard to know which gears. And I'm going to have to turn off the driving lines soon. But somebody sucks at F1 and has the ones on at least for braking. Oh, oh no, 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 no! I'm an example of what not to do. Yeah, I cannot possibly manage my own energy. Reserve, repeat, recycle, whatever it is, or DRS. I'm lucky I can read the DRS sign, much less press a button. Alright, go back. So, I'll have to... There's another place I need to go change this. This dashed line you see is not my racing line. It's the line of my Ghost. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I need to figure out how to turn that off in a minute. Because I find myself watching it instead of the track, and that's not really how you get better. I mean, it's fun and it's a good crutch and it's a good way to get started to learn, but I gotta put on my big boy Carhartt pants. He took a turn in sixth. I mean, I didn't miss that. Don't be silly. I didn't just fly right by my turn. Oh, I'm practiced. No! We were getting it better, though. We are learning. Learning like hooked on phonics. Alright, let's see if I can get that other line off. It's probably still under settings. Time trial settings, maybe? Display my Ghost. Personal best telemetry off. Okay, I think that might be it. Oh, look at that. And then I messed up. That's alright. That's alright. I'm alright with this. And so when you first come out, I don't know if you can see it, my tires are all covered with the grass and everything. And so until that wears off, you're like on ice skates. I did not. I did not die. But did you die? Okay, maybe I didn't need to slow down that much. Where's my 100 marker? Boom, 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 boom! I made it! I made it! Just barely. No! Eh. Boom, 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 ba da 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 da. This is still a shit ton better than I've been doing previously to this. Whoa, I thought I wasn't good. Oh, I forgot my tires were dirty. I'm a dirty man. I am liking it with the lines turned off and really learning track. No, too much acceleration out. Learning though, learning. But I don't know about like my traction control stuff. Let's see, front brake bias, differential. Tires are warmed up. But that doesn't really show me my traction. As far as I know, I have ABS, traction control, and all that off. Because I don't think these cars even have traction control. Okay, that was a more appropriate gear selection. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, look at that. That was almost. Okay, I'm not quite. Oh, shit. I'm not quite getting that turn. Look at all the grass and shit stuck in my tires. Sir, you're not supposed to race in the infield. Ooh, much better corner entry for speed, though. Didn't crash out there where I have. Oh, I think that might have been late brakes. Might have been. Sorry you're stuck watching my boring bad racing. I hope you have something you're getting to do at the same time, like play. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna restart this, but I'm still doing better. Crashing and doing better. Kind of a sad state of affairs, but here we are. What is that? Oh. Oh, you can use that to look around you. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. My race engineer, sorry about the car. Most likely the front end. It's probably gonna suck. Oh, please stop the scratchy audio. Well, I was on the brake for a really long time there. I'm almost as bad as Liam Lawson. Oh! I was ahead of my personal best for just a minute. And then I wasn't. Shit! I'm trash. Hey, my baby. Who's that right there? I got an Augie right next to me. Augie would ride with me in this. He'd be scared at first, but he'd be like, well, I'm still laying on you, so we'll just deal with it. Michael would be like, had his head out the window. That's awesome. I kept a little better speed through there. Did not go off. Not the best turn, but I didn't eat poopage. No, you're not supposed to get ahead of me, sir. I'm trying to beat you. Even though it's just me. So I'm trying to beat myself. God, beat it! Just beat it! I actually saved that. Gonna be the one to save me. You're my Wonderwall. No! I hate this dirty tire thing. I have this thing in my head where I feel like if I have hot tires in a race car, I should be able to drive in first gear. So let's try a couple of other view changes and see what happens here. I do kind of like that view, but I need to maybe get myself in the cockpit a little more here. I might be able to start taking that in fifth. I almost caused myself a huge new leaderboard. I'm up to 30,000th. No, 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 no! Damn it! Fucking dirty tires. And I was doing good. We're doing well. Still got grass stuck to my windshield. Oh, that's probably my helmet. lost my... Wow, that thing really rattles. That's pretty cool. Although I don't really know what the purpose of that is unless it's just a guide marker. Maybe it has some other function, but I don't know. Stop spinning out there, Tom. Idiot. So who's this other person that's in here? Or is this just my rival? These cars are so fast. One of those things, I'm not sure I'm ready to drive one in real life, because... we got a little bit of a brake lockup, but we didn't hit either out of bounds. Okay, that dude is really hauling ass. That telling me that if I didn't suck, I could drive faster? I am not catching him. However, he is pushing me to drive a little better. Oh, man. Oh, he went off too. I can tell by the tire marks. Ed, I've made some improvements, but I'm not winning yet. I've gotten ahead of my Ghost and the QRT guy that they've put me up against to win, and then I'll do something a little silly and they pass me. But I'm still doing better overall than I have been previously in F1. There was a while in F1 I couldn't get around the track. And here I'm being a little bit too gentle on the... I saved it. I see a little silhouette of a moose, gonna move. Be the fandango, thunderbolts of lightning, very, very frightening me, Galileo. Galileo, Galileo, how did... Oh, see? I accelerated just a little bit out of that because he was pushing me, but I was at max, so how did he... He's got some kind of better line on that curve than I do because he passed me in that. I am not the man. But I am getting a little braver with some of my speeds. But see right there where I dipped my tire in? It went all green, covered in grass. Dude, he spun a little bit. I still didn't catch him. And even it's me. No. Fudge. I can recognize my Ghost by the way it spun out. Well, we didn't get punked in the face for track limits. I had to slow down a little too much. But we're going to see if we can take this in sixth. And we did. Oh, come on, man. Oh, I saved a slide in an F1 car. That's not very often. See, that one haul and ass away from me, I think, is QRT. It's not my best. It's whoever's ghost they've pitted me up against. And I can't keep my car on the track as fast as he's going. So apparently, I have much to learn, young Obi-Wan! Damn! I like the way the gravel throws and the dirt gets all over my car. Wait. Too much slowdown, but no spin. I am hoping to make my time up right there. He's still past me. Alright, we're gonna try a different track for a minute. You're my wonderwall. Okay. Let's take the Ferrari this time for the shits and giggles. I have no idea if they drive differently. Alright, let's go to Saudi Arabia, Imola, Monaco, Spain, Austria. Let's try just a little bit of So one other thing we can do to bump up up the jam is I think I could turn on no frame gen was that's what's eating it, high quality hair. I don't know why that keeps getting turned on, and I don't even know why high quality hair would exist in this game if you're always wearing a helmet. But I should get a little more frame rate. Look down, look up, boom, 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 boom. All right. These fools are letting me drive another car. And it's freaky when it does that because there's about 2 seconds after it gives you control that it doesn't turn on force feedback. And so you're just kind of loose. Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. That was cool though, because I could feel the gravel coming off my tires. Whoa! Well, that's a lot of elevation in this track. This is pretty fun. And I'm getting, pretty good frame rate. Come here, default ghost. Hey, I made it. And the cradle will rock. Yes, the cradle will rock. Ow, just too much gas. I said down, 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 down. No, 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 no. I picked Lewis Hamilton's car, and he's got the record on this track. Should have made me just, be perfect. I know you've got to be sick of my racing, Ed. And I know you support me, and I appreciate that, but you need a break from my racing. I understand. In rally car, you touch the side of the road. It's like, eh. In F1, it's like, oh, you're gonna die. And the other thing that's really weird about F1 is you want to slow down for the turns, but sometimes you can't have the grip for the turn unless you're going fast enough because the car is designed to operate on so much downforce. But Ed, I'm just blathering. But I am glad you're here. I just mean, I know you're studying other things. If you have breaks you need to take from this, I get it. So you are now done with the phlebotomy and working on the anesthesiologist tech. And you assist the nurse assistant, the doctor. And or at least that's what that step will be. If I understand it right. I'm trying. These cars are pretty fun. Oh, I'm having a lot of trouble. Oh, no, 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 no. I felt my tires break loose and I couldn't do anything about it. So things, everything happens so fast in F1. I I can't always react quickly enough to counter some of the skids that these super F1 drivers can. I'm not whining, that's why I don't do F1, because I'm old and slow. Doesn't mean it's not fun. And I see a God with a Gun playing a lot, and he's getting first place and stuff all the time. He's got a lot of assists and stuff on, and so sometimes I'm wondering if I'm making it harder on myself, but I really want to do want to learn to race like the big boy. Oh, I just cannot get it shut down. So there went that. I thought that last blood draw was your, or is that just only for part of it? Was national. I'm sorry if I'm getting confused. I'm trying to follow and understand because I care. I'm just old, senile, and not very smart. That was a terrible angle. That's my problem, is I am entering at an angle that makes me over slow, but I don't know the right angle yet. I don't have the angle. We don't need those stinking angles. Misread that shit. Okay. Thank you for explaining, and I think you explained that to me before. I'm sorry I'm not getting all of it, but I am trying. I also need to start being able to drive with tire wear and damage on. So when I started doing some of the online races for like GT7 and Forza, they're like, oh, all online races have tire wear. I'm like, oh, I've never raced with tire wear. And now I know what it feels like when your tires go bad. And so apparently you have to do one set of slicks and one set of mediums or something else, or it could be slightly different if it's like a wet track or something. You might get a set of intermediates and a set of wets, but I think you have to do one tire change, so there's at least one pit in the online races. Forza let me keep my tires and not pit, and I don't think it penalized me, but in the GT7 dailies that it makes, I read that you do have to... Oh! Okay, that's a little bit better on that turn. Oh, not great, not great. So I'm having to go slow until I see the crap clear off my tires, or I'll just slide through that turn. Baby steps. Baby. Oh, baby, baby. Wow, wow. Did I just do Cat Stevens? Is that Cat Stevens? Ooh, baby, baby. Well, the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when. We'll get together then, yeah. We don't have a good time. These gears are so short, it's terrifying. They're shorter than I. Okay, but I'm getting better. I know I'm still wrecking, but it's still better than I was. Okay, so that's got to be a... I've got to figure out how to do that downhill and a late apex. I'm going to get some F1 Hot Wheels so I can kind of look at myself on some of these tracks, work it out. I want some F1 and some GT3. Yeah! But I think GT racing is a little better for me because it's a little slightly slower. These cars are like driving a rocket ship that's partially glued to the track. And then... And from what I understand in real life, if I really lock up the brakes and slide for a while, you can actually rip a flat spot on the tire, which will mess you up. I mostly have a flat head. I'm a butterhead. Everything's okay with my head. Okay, getting slightly better at feathering. A little bit better at late entry in there. That's just so hard to judge with the downhill. So in this AI stuff I've been looking, it's crazy. They already have the medical libraries out that I can download. I'm not saying I would do this instead of a doctor, don't misunderstand. But where you can automatically train your AI with medical diagnosis and reading CAT scans and other things, MRIs and stuff. And so I can upload the images into that and have the AI try and diagnose. I think it's cool and interesting, but I'm like, if it's that critical, I want a doctor looking at it. It's like, I think it's cool that you can do that. Am I willing to bet my life on that? No. And that's what makes me laugh on Reddit. Sometimes you see all these people. My dog has this giant open wounds, oozing pus all over the place, and looks like there could be half of a ferret sticking out of it. Is there something I can put on it at home, or do you think I need to go to the vet? You know you need to go to the vet. Why are you asking questions? Well, we have picked up some speed. Ooh, ah, boom. Any new viewers I have, welcome in. Sorry it's not the best, but I'm mostly a rally and GT racer, and I'm trying to learn F1 a little bit better. It's fast and a little difficult, but man, it feels really good with the wheel, just the way you feel the car glued down to the road in places where I'm not screwing up and spinning out. I mean, it's got a really good feel. And while I've not been unhappy about my force feedback, Fanatec announced some new gear today, but as part of that, they're also adding this enhanced force feedback mode to my wheelbase. At no charge, so I'll take that. And they have these really cool pedals out. I haven't had a chance to check them all the way out. but they're like the F1 pedals where it's got a cup for your heel and all that. I think it has the force feedback, so you can feel like braking everything. I'm not planning on getting them yet. I mean, I think I should be able to drive correctly before I spend any more money on gear. My current issues are not gear related, they're driver related. Ooh, too much gas. And the other thing I'm having trouble, I've gotten where I can do it more in rally now, but I still struggle badly with any kind of wet service for GT3 or F1. And I just look like one of those car commercials where they have the car skidding across the parking lot doing donuts on water. That's me, except for I didn't mean to do the donuts. And so I'm learning that I've been trying to drive so much without assists, but apparently in real life, particularly in GT3, they really do turn up the traction control, and they have different engine mappings to where I guess it doesn't throw as much torque. But instead of telling you what they do, they're numbered like 1 through 6 or something, and I don't really know how to set all of them yet. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more laps and then probably call it. I just wanted to get some practice in. These cars are so crazy fun and sticky. It feels really cool when you hit the line and you're just sailing through it. I'm sailing away on the open sea. Ah! Why can I not drive? Oh, good, Oh, is that what happened? So if I understand it correctly, when it's doing that green thing like that, that is either ERS or DRS. If it's ERS, I think that's good. Shit. I'm getting distracted. Yeah. Energy recovery system, I think it is. So you have a battery in here, and they somehow harness the heat and energy from the braking to charge the battery, and then in certain conditions you press overtake and that adds the battery juice back in to give you a little extra horsepower or something to that effect. I really want to see this on an OLED ultra wide. What I don't understand about the curved ultra wide on this is, like, if I had triples, it would show you the main, and then two sides over here would be like looking out your car windows. But a lot of what I've seen when people have the ultra wide is that it's kind of the same style of view I have now, just wrapped around. And I'm expecting to be able to see more off to the sides, but that could be settings. I don't know yet. I just know that, well, I don't hate this monitor or anything. It doesn't look like a super cool OLED. Oh, shit! Getting off the grass is so hard. Alright, we'll take her back in. We've been having a bunch of storms off and on, so the dogs are kind of not getting out and playing as much, and they're bummed about that. And I can't take them out to fetch. We can do a little fetch in the house, but Where's my pit lane? If I were a pit lane, where would I be? Was it back there? Where's my... Okay, I need to see my whole map. I'm expecting if this is the end... There it is. I found the pit entrance. I think. Is this not... Maybe this isn't the pit entrance. I'm too stupid to find the damn pits. Wow. That's a little embarrassing. So I was expecting the pit to be on the right, but I'm not so sure that this pit isn't a left turn in. I need a big sign that says, "Yo, dummy, right here." Here I am looking around and drove off. I'm driving slower so I can find the pit entrance. See, it looks like it would have been there. But apparently that's another... So where is this mythical pit entrance? It had to be somewhere in here. This looks like a pit lane. It is! It was a hidden pit lane. At least now I know where it was. Alright. I appreciate everyone that's here. I guess I'll go ahead and take a break and go play with the doggies a little. Well, things keep going well with your studies there, eh? I'm gonna try and do some more online racing with GT3. I've been doing races with the AI and doing better. So I think I'm almost to a point where I can go online. I've been online and done races in GT7 and Forza, but not yet a set of course. I've done it, or Evo. I've done multiplayer F1, but just with clock, and I managed to win one. And so, at least have one achievement for that. So, all right, everyone. Let's see. I know that wasn't terribly long. How long was I out here? That's about an hour. All right. Well, I should probably work on playing with them a little bit and finishing up and going to bed before too long. And so, thank you all for coming out. I appreciate always being here, Ed. Hope things go really well on your testing and certification. I'll see you all later.